You're listening to the Work at Home Leaders Podcast, Episode 7. In today's show, we'll talk about what a sales funnel is and how it can help you with your business. But first, welcome to the Work at Home Leaders Podcast, Episode 7. I'm your host, Brad Crimes. And don't forget to visit my blog, as always, at workatHomeLeaders.com. WAHLeaders.com. And you can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Just look up Work at Home Leaders. In each podcast, I'll be bringing you helpful network marketing tips and information that will help you grow your business. So, okay, guys, I haven't been on in a couple weeks, and it's really been because I've been waiting to really upgrade some of my podcast equipment. So, this is my first podcast with my new equipment, and if you're wondering, it's nothing really extravagant. Basically, it's a change in mics, but it's a change that should make a big difference. It's the choice of a lot of podcasters, so I don't think, and I really hope that I didn't go wrong with this purchase. So anyway, enough of that. If you recall, the last podcast offered a few tips on how to build your list of leads. I also mentioned something called a sales funnel. A sales funnel is a sales process where you attract a person to your opportunity, then interact with them, where you then manage and close the sale. And as I talked about last podcast, the landing page or the lead capture page is just the beginning of this process. Since I talked mainly about lead capture pages last time, I wanted to expand on the overall process a little bit more this time. So some of this stuff is going to sound familiar to you. Some of it is going to be new, but like I said, I just want to take you through more what the entire process looked like. Whereas before I really talked about using lead capture pages to build your list. So here's what the entire process looks like. You start with a web page that attracts your target audience. Now this can be an article or a blog post or anything of that nature. Once they find your page and click on the link to your offer, they are then taken to your lead capture page where you then offer them something of value. This could be a how-to video, a free ebook, a cheat sheet, or something of that nature, just like I talked about last week. So once they submit their email address, they are then emailed your free ebook or your free cheat sheet or whatever it is that you said that you're going to give them. Now for this portion, you're going to need an autoresponder, but we'll touch on this in a couple minutes here. But then the real magic starts. As they are redirected to a sales page that will then present them with a longer video or either sales copy that you've put together that will explain the offer in full and lay out all of the benefits for the prospect. Now remember, this is the benefits. This is what's in it for them. So at this point, they should now really be interested in your opportunity. Now in a good sales funnel, the prospect will likely even call you. So it's really important that you leave your contact information somewhere on the sales page. Also, like I talked about last week, the nice thing about it, with your capture page, now you have their information so you can also follow up with them. Now I talked about it's good to have a autoresponder, and what you want to do is have an autoresponder to send them automated email messages when they complete the capture form or the form on your lead capture page. If they don't seem interested at first, at least you can keep your opportunity in front of them with a series of messages. And I do this quite a bit myself, and I'm sure other people do it as well. Now, I'll sign up for a product or a service or either an opportunity or something that I'm interested in. And for whatever reason, I may not want to just pull the trigger right then and there. But what I do is I sign up for the emails and I get the email campaign. And, it could be 6 or 7 weeks later and then I'll be ready to join the opportunity. But by keeping their emails in front of me, it keeps reminding me that, oh yeah, I wanted to sign up for this opportunity. I just wasn't ready before. And it also gives me a easy method to get in contact with them once I am ready. So that portion of it is really important. So the autoresponder portion is something that you definitely want to have in your funnel. And the next thing is having a CRM or a customer relationship manager can help you keep track of all your leads and prospects and the ones that you've converted to your downline. Now, if you've been on the internet looking for work at home business opportunities or tools and products or something to help you in your current business, then I'm pretty sure you filled out a few lead capture forms before. Having a good sales funnel work for you can be the closest thing to autopilot as you will ever get in your online business. And like I said, you probably have a picture of this if you've ever filled out one of those capture pages before and you've been taking kind of through the process yourself. Well, it's the same thing and it works. And you really will need to know how to create landing pages, sales pages, autoresponder emails. And on top of that, you have to pay for all the software that you need to build a sales funnel. So there is an expense there, and there is also a learning curve. But if you really want to succeed in your home-based business, then you're basically going to have to stop being cheap. No, seriously, I know I've said this before, but the old adage, you'll need to spend money to make money, is really true. So now, the other thing is I'm not really trying to push the lead capture system that I'm using on anyone, but everything that I just mentioned, the whole lead capture page, autoresponder, sales page, CRM system, all of that stuff is done for you. All of that stuff has been combined into one convenient package. I mean, the autoresponder emails are even set up so you don't even have to write a bunch of emails. Now, the only thing that you would need to worry about is creating a sales page for your current network marketing product or your company if you are promoting one. So it's a really great system. Again, I'm not trying to push it on anyone, but it works and it's great. Even if you know how to do all that stuff, you can still save money by having it in an all-in-one system. And why do the work if you don't have to, if it's already been done for you? So now after you set up a funnel or a sales funnel, after you have everything all set up, basically all you have to do is worry about driving traffic to it. And that's the great thing about it. Now, of course, that's a lot easier said than done, and it's not just as simple as that. Of course, you have to follow up with your prospects and all that stuff, but I mean, that's basically the gist of it. So driving traffic to your website, driving traffic to your offer is another subject in and of itself. And, I think that would be a good topic for another podcast. So, but that's basically how successful network marketers are currently doing it these days. So I know it works. Well, that wraps up this episode of the Work at Home Leaders podcast. Don't forget to visit me at workathomeleaders.com for more network marketing tips and helpful information. I'm Brad Crimes, and good luck with all your business endeavors. Until next time, enjoy.